What's up, guys? Boy Kaiser. So today I'm coming at you with another episode of my Road to Max Tunnel 9 series. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you a couple of upgrades I'm going to be doing today. So first off, let's gem this army camp. The reason why I'm gemming this army camp is because now I have 220 camp space. This allows me to bring 110 barbarians and 110 archers to each of my raid, which is an absolutely lovely number, and I always have troops left over now after each and every farm. So now we're going to start by upgrading this wizard tower to level 7, and I'm going to upgrade my archer queen to level 7. The reason why I chose these buildings is because I want to get all my splash damage up to their Town 9 equivalent, while also upgrading my Archer Queen in order to get her level 2 ability. So now that that's all done, if you guys also notice, I now have some level 9 walls. I started upgrading my walls mainly because I kind of want to, get the core of my base to look nice with these really cool looking level 9 walls. Since the skull walls are getting kind of boring since I've had them since around the beginning of Town Hall 8, it's now time to start getting them up. While all my defenses are now up to their Town Hall 8 equivalent, we can, we safe to say we can continue through the progress of my Town Hall 9 and getting everything max upgraded. So now we're going to transfer over here to a raid that I got earlier today. So this is one of my highlight raids for this week. It was around 600k resources, and it was absolutely amazing. I mean, he had all his collectors perfectly lined up on each corner of his base, and it was so easy just to send in a couple barbarians and archers just to eliminate those. And honestly, I had a lot of fun doing this raid. And I wanted to kind of, take it a step further and go for the elixir inside of his base, but I kind of did it in the end, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't grab all his resources, but that's mainly because I didn't have my Archer Queen and Barbarian King with me to kind of, break into the core of his base and take the last of the resources. But that sometimes happens, when you're farming, your heroes are going to be dead, and you're going to run into these types of bases, you're going to raid them, but you're not going to get every resource because you don't have all your troops at your disposal. But with that, I'm going to speed up the raid here a little bit for you guys because it gets kind of boring to the end. But this is just the basic of the base. I set in a couple more archers and barbarians to take off, the last of his elixir and gold in the storages. And that was it for this raid. As you see, we got a lot of resources, plus the loot bonus made it even all that better. So for this next raid, I didn't expect to get a really high percentage on this base. As you see here, all his collectors and all his mines were inside the base, but this was also an abandoned base at the same time. So I was kind of thinking, I want to get in there, I want to take those resources. It was a perfect raid to do, in all honesty, because you don't run across these bases very often, and I'm guessing with the new update, the loot's going to improve. I'm guessing the new update is going to be out by the time I upload this video, but right now, while this video is being recorded, this is before the update, so we'll see what happens there. Well, as you see here, I'm going in through each side of his base now. I'm sending some archers around his base. I'm trying to eliminate all the armor camps, all the little pesky barracks around the base, just so I can get a clear, shot into his base. So the upper right part of his base has already been broken into by my, barbarians and archers. That's all cleared up. Now my goal is to go in through the bottom left-hand corner in order to, steal all that elixir. So this is where I dropped my barbarian king, and now I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go for the win. I'm gonna go for the win. I'm gonna get 2 stars, and I'm gonna leave this base with a ton of loot. And this actually turned a lot better, in my opinion. I didn't get a 3-star, but I did get a 2-star in a really high percentage. Because my Archer Queen was just on the ball this raid, man. As you see, she's going in, she's eliminating those wizard towers, she's eliminating the mortars, the storages. She's just going ham. I mean, the Archer Queen is just a wonderful hero, man. She's so strong, so powerful. I don't know what it is about her, but she's always been like one of those units that you always wanted to unlock. And I'm so glad I did unlock her. But that was it for that raid. I only got around 300k resources in total, plus the loot bonus, so I mean, 300k is pretty good though. So for this last raid, I did this raid live after the whole thing with the army camp upgrade and stuff. So as you see here, I found this base on my first next, which was absolutely awesome, by the way. I mean, when I hit that next button, this abandoned base just appeared right away, and I was absolutely, I was ecstatic. I was excited. I was sitting there, I was like, this is just a perfect moment. I mean, I don't know how this happened, but you know what? Things happen for a reason, so I took my chance and I raided this base. All I had was my Barbarian King at the time, though, since my Archer Queen's now upgrading, but in all honesty, that's not that big of a problem. So as you see here, I'm just going in through each side of the base. I'm just trying to steal all his resources. I'm trying to take everything that he has, and this is usually what I do when I farm. I'm just sitting in, I'm wasting all my troops because I want to get every last bit of resource that I can from these types of bases. So as you see here, I only had 49%. I had a couple archers and I had a Barbarian King left, but I said, you know, nah, I don't want to waste them. So I ended up just dropping a lightning spell on his Dark Elixir Drill. And that one lightning spell ended up eliminating his little Barbarian King altar and the Dark Elixir Drill while getting me a lot of DE in return. So that was it for that raid, and I ended up escaping that raid again with over 300,000 in resources, and it was absolutely amazing. Well guys, thank you again for watching. If you can, please leave a comment in the comment section below and smash that like button. And as always, peace out, keep on clashing.